So, hello everyone, and welcome back for the landing into Miami. It's already dark. It was a beautiful sunset. Some beautiful screenshots. I am already above top of the descent, or past top of the descent, but I fly with latest. Oh, and as we speak, there we go. 290. Let's do then flight of chains. High speed. 270. The seatbelt signs is on because there is some weather around us. So let's do terrain there. And that is 2,300 or above. Alright, so let's talk very fast about its arrival. So we have climbed all the way to flight number 380, and then we will park over there. This flight in real life was done on 27th of 2023 December in real life. So we have the Sierra November Delta Bravo Romeo 3 Alpha arrival, P3D V5.3 star trans altitude or SID star. We have some indeed speed restrictions and height restrictions, a lot, so I have data on, so I can manage that by myself. So ILS frequency is 110.9er, final approach cruise heading is 92, barrel decision height is 208, airport elevation is 9 feet. Go around is 3,000, trans altitude is 18,000, and then it is down on runway 9er. I hope to vacate on Tango 7, but but I think it will be uniform or Tango 7, and then back down Tango Sierra 3 to the western uniform cargo area, and he was parked then at I think it was Whiskey 92. Yeah, there is no other one there, so maybe it was Whiskey 83, but let's see. So it's cloudy, temperature is 32 degrees, wind is 140 by 10, air pressure is 1.15. Yeah, it's a few clouds 30,000 feet, few clouds 9,000 feet, scattered clouds of 250. Rain making, there are some thunderstorms in the areas. I have some on flight radar 24 with the American weather, so radar on. So for the moment it's now clear. You can see there the moon and the coast of Florida. There, oh, very nice. So Lima X-ray November Charlie Lima, wind is 140 by 10, 32 degrees, 1015, conditions dry, NOAA weather source, landing weight will be 277,686 kilos, flaps for the air conditioning on, anti-ice off, landing mode, auto land if you can. Brakes mode, I had to go by 4 because I go to backtrack, and with those winds I won't stop very early. 10 degrees, the wind is 10, but it is also gusting 19, so 9 knots gusting winds. So we're coming on flight level, yes, there we go, we're a 9er indeed. So let's turn right heading 035, a little bit of detour, and descending. Oh, 65 now, and descending 210. So let's do then again flight of chains. Oh yes, very nice. See, yeah, the moon is very bright in December, so all right. And that without the brakes for giving us a margin of almost 5,000 feet. So nice, enough for me. So let's put some figures in. So 1015. Decision height plus 280. So 208. Oh wait. To the right heading 35. Back again. And then 208. Check 208, 105. And then it's with flaps 30. It is 151 into there, and then recall. Let's check the fuel. Zoom in. Let's check. So recall. Fuel tank engine fuel balance. So check. Alright, landing data is set, barrel, air pressure, landing speed. On temperatures, that will become on 18,000. But we are going down to flight 210 first. Oh yes, and it is 151. 1. And 1512. Let's also save the flight. Now let's go first to 132.4 Miami Center. So 132 400. There on the left, Miami Center. It's Volt heading 350 or 035. Check, alright, so let's save the flight then now. Let's turn left heading 005. Do some speed brakes out because we are a little bit too high on the VNAV path. Very nice. Zero. So do we have some speed restrictions there? Turn right heading 035. Back again. Check. No, we have no speed restrictions at all. Let's go down to 30,000, so 130. So let's do flight of chains, and let's slow down to 240 first. Some speed brakes out. Just slow down a little bit faster. Let's see what he says. Let's hold heading 035. Yeah, and I'll go down to 30,000 feet, just in seconds. There we go. So we are on slightly a little bit to the right of the original route. But that is no problem at all. I've also above the Bahamas or Dominic Republic, I think it's called, the island where I've flown above. Also a little bit of a detour because there was actually two thunderclouds. Purple and one dark red on the purple route line, so I have to do manually with heading mode to fly around because the airplane was shaking like crazy. Or he can fell out of the sky any minute. So yeah, also when we are fly straight ahead, we are going on to Fritz, and that is, I think, the last waypoint before the ILS. So let's do open flight of chains with speed brakes fully out. Let's hold indeed 035, and then standard pressure will be now going to be turned off to 1015. Oh, look at that! Oh yes! There are indeed some thunder in the areas, as you can see. Let's see what he says. Turn left heading 005. And let's descend down to flight level 130 indeed. So let's go to the left. Yeah, it's dark in the sim, but also in my room and in real life in the Netherlands it's dark. So I clearly see the airplane with the moon on the right, very shiny. So let's put the speed brakes then now back all the way, retracting, because we are coming up at flight level 130. Let's see, so we are underneath 15,000 feet, so landing of our wing lights on. Let's hold heading 005. It's 15 degrees, so it's above zero because we have some clouds, they are popping up. Look at that. That is amazing. So 130. Passenger signs on. I think we are going to this waypoint over here. Let's do that. No, wait. Let's do that not. So let's descend down to 6,000 Let's do 6000. Let's do, for now, flight of chains. And let's see how the airplane will be going, descending his descent rate. Hold 005, 6000, so in just a second, 3000 feet to go, 10,000, we can turn on those landing lights. Let's turn off for the second now the dome lights. Oh wait, no. We can, so altimeter is set. And then, yeah, for the landing configuration. So, till then, we can turn off the dome light. Look at that, the moon over there. It's very bright in December. Because it's very long night, or dark, so. And also the sun is a lot farther away from Earth than in summer, so. There we go, so descent to maintain 3000. Let's do some speed takes out then now. And turn right heading 065. And Miami Tower 118. Decimal 300. Into there. 26 miles out, so 10,000. So let's do the inner landing lights on. Let's do that one above there. It says 299. Let's go. Oh, look at that, there's water on it at night. We have also another airplane there. Very nice. Let's turn up the sound a little bit so that I can hear the airplane yelling at me. Oh, look at that. And there's the other airplane. There he is. There he is. Nice to see some other traffic. Let's see. Oh, so he's climbing. So I think we are above. So let's turn this one on. Yeah, the speed brakes I need it. I hope that I can make it just in time for the glide slope. So let's turn on the localizer and hold heading 065. Yes. Very nice to see. Yes, I am descending fully with my speed brakes out to lose some height, not some speed, but some height. Just fly a little bit faster. I'll leave that descent rate in. No, he wants to speed up. No. Thrust, hold, lock, fly left chains. So there is already the runway. So I think yeah, we are too high, so let's fly and 360, and then let's retract the speed brakes now. So, speed brakes armed. Oh nice, look at that. It's like some chill over there. I think this is a place where are you not want to be. Alright, so 3,000 feet, so let's slow down then. Oh, wait. Let's do first 1 or 210, speed check, flaps 1. And speed check, flaps 5. Let's go to 180. Speed check, flaps 10. And let's go all the way with flaps 20 immediately. Because the nose is slightly up. Come on, speed up, speed up, speed up. Hold this speed, because the nose is already 10 degrees up. So let's go to heading 50. And let's arm the localizer back again. Yes! This is power on its best. Look at that. Nice. And there's also coming the glide, so arm approach. So let's slow down a little bit. Let's head. So let's hold heading 50. We're going distance in a second to heading 92. It says 94. Let's do 92 by hand. 12 miles to go. Fuel quantity low. That are the inners. Yes, main 2 is indeed almost empty, but the cross feed valves are open. So when main 2 and 3 are empty, they are taking it out from main 1 and 4. So fuel is check. There's the glide. So speed check, gear down. So the gear is coming down. Look at that. So go around 3,000. So gear is down and locked. So let's slow down to 151. Heading 92 it was. So speed check, flaps 30. Clear to land for runway 9. Let's turn on the outer landing lights for a turn off and taxi lights. Engine start switches to continuous. Speed check, flaps 30. Let's do it with the wind then. 79 if we need and go around. Engines are here. Check. Yeah, so landing gear down, locked flaps 30 and check. So let's turn off the dome light for now. Very nice, very nice. Let's save the flight very fast. Because with all those night lighting, my VRAM is taking a lot. But I was also landing from Cincinnati into Miami, initially there, 747 at night, with the same add-on through Florida and Latina VFR Miami, so. And it was also no problem at all, so, alright. So feet on the rudders.
Approaching.
Throttles.
09.
Set. Approaching 09 indeed. Check. So turn off the auto throttle. Oh, no. And no. There's the autopilot. And let's turn off the autopilot. And let's fly manually now.
Too high.
Yes, I know. Unstable. I feel that I am right. Change flaps.
Caution, taxiway.
No, this is a runway. Let's continue.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Long landing.
Yes, reserve screen.
Long landing.
Long landing. We have plenty enough space, room to spare.
1,200 meters remaining.
Check.
900 meters remaining.
Check. Turn off the speed brake, alpha out brakes.
600 meters remaining.
Alright, so let's turn off the reverses. Yeah, the landing was far away from ideal and stable, but we are down. And also with outbreaks 4, so I think we are doing very well with that. And now it's all the way back. So let's. Yes, I can hear exit the runway. So let's turn off the radar and terrain. Let's do the speed brakes up and flaps up. Let's do the dome light a little bit on. Let's turn on the landing lights. Runway turn-offs and strobes can stay on for just a moment, because I have to cross runway 12 and 30. Alright, so check. So 121 decimal 8 there, and then to the left. I request no parking or gate, because then he gives us a gate or parking. So here a little bit to the right. So we are now on Quebec. then it is to Tango Hotel, and then to the rest side. So let's turn off the flight director here. Heading was 92, landing was 151. Alright, so after 3 hours and 20 minutes we are down into Miami from Kyoto, Ecuador. Very nice, very nice. Let's see how the fuels are, or the fuel is going good. Fine, check. So let's go to status. And then let's start the APU. Condition switches can off from the engines. So here we are going to the right. Go back and on left to Tango. Yeah, let's turn off those dome lights so that I can see a little bit better in the dark. So we have here the runway 3012. In real life, now they are also landing here on, because the winds are 140. So little small airplanes like an Embraer or 175 from America Airliners or 737. They are landing in real life here, and the bigger ones, the 777s, 747s, A380 from British Airways, they are landing at runway 9er.
30.
So runway is clear. So let's cross this runway. And let's taxi maximum with 20 knots, because it is only straight ahead. All the way down on Tango. So let's turn the dome light a little bit on. Let's turn off the strobe lights and the runway turn offs now. Then let's turn off the traffic left right. Let's turn the transponder to TA only. APU is on. So let's go that on the electric page. Alright. So it is all the way straight ahead to Tango. Very nice, very nice. So then here to the left. Nice. Yes. And then here to the right. All the way down on Tango. And then it's straight ahead with maximum 20 knots of taxi speed. Speed up. And then it's now all the way down on Tango to Sierra 3. So passenger side is on and APU is running. So 3 hours and 20 minutes, and the simply gave us 3 hours and 26 minutes, so we are 6 minutes earlier. And I was also 2 times with manually with heading select mode, flying around 2 massive storms. So and then 6 minutes earlier. And also the 360 turn before final. So with that, and 6 minutes earlier, it is a good flight. There's the normal status from the MC that's showing there. Yeah, Kilo Mike India Alpha, that's indeed Miami. So it's still straight ahead on Tango. Sierra 5. High speed crossover taxiway for the little airplanes. So let's spin a little bit up because this very late. So then it is here to the right, a little bit, then to the left, that on Tango, and then let's brake for a little bit, all the way down to 8 knots, taxi speed. That's 10 knots. That is 9 knots. And let's turn a little bit, and that there is 7 knots. That will do it. Well, let's go here to the left or to the right. Beautiful pushback truck there. Let's turn on the dome light a little bit. I think the right is clear. Yeah, there's no airplane coming. No. And then we have here the cargo ramp. Yeah, it was the first one here. So I think, yeah, so this 8.3. Yes. Yeah, it was 8.2, so you can't here stand in a little airplane. Well, it was, of course, 747, so it was parked over here. 8.2, so let's turn off the taxi light. Let's park this airplane here on Whiskey 82, indeed. Because Whiskey 83 you can park a little airplane. Because from Miami, a lot of flights going also to the Caribbean. Yeah, those flights are being done in an Embraer 120, even DC-3s. I see flying here in real life, so I think Miami is a huge cargo hub. So also an MD-80, 82, and stop. Park brakes on. Look at those dynamic night lighting on the airplane. Very nice to see some light in the darkness. Alright, so there we are. Yes. On an airplane. Alright, so let's jump back to the cockpit. Let's do the storm lights on and dome light off. So APU is running, so APU Gen 1 can on, APU lead can on. The right Hadronics one can to aux, because otherwise the parking brakes will turn off. Stop the block time clock, seatbelt signs can off, and let's kill the engines. Nice. Alright, so let's set the trim back to 6. And let's turn the hydraulics in the middle off. Of course, the fuel pumps can go off. Hydraulics, the engines, wing, the beacon can go off. Service intercom now can go off for the moment. Transponder can go off. Alright, so let's see. So we are at Kilo Mike India Alpha Whiskey 83 now. Let's set the wheel shocks. Let's request the ground power and air conditioning unit. Turn, let's see, parking brakes then is now, yeah, the parking brakes then is off. So this one can also off. Check. So flight time was 3 hours and 20 minutes, and port time was 3 hours and 47 minutes. So ground is arriving. Yes, they are. So let's go here to watch the cargo door open. Alright, so then let's set external power on only. Let's turn off the APU, packs and bleed. They are an external power indeed. Let's go to the door space and let's do, of course, the entry L1, forward, afterward cargo and bulk cargo. Let's do the lavatory for the toilet to clean out, and let's turn on the nose or the side.
American 1023 with whiskey, ready to taxi. IFR, American 1023, taxi to and hold short of runway 8, flight via taxiway 9er, November 7th, November, Papa, Mike 1, contact tower on 118, wait, reap when ready. Taxi to and hold short, runway 8, flight via taxiway 9er, November 7th, November, Papa, Mike 1, American 1023.
Alright, cargo doors open, APU is off. Yep, here, look at that here. Toilet is going to be cleaned. Alright, so let's stand here. So, flight time was 3 hours and 20 minutes and block time was 3 hours and 47 minutes. So let's reset the transponder. Alright, so let's show the landing. Yes, alright. I think this is the best landing ever. So pitch was 4 up, bank was 1 to the left, speed was 147, wind speed was 9, wind direction was 147, G-force was 1.02. Look at that. The landing vertical speed was 98. 98 vertical speed in a 747-400. That is, I think, my most perfect landing, even in every airplane compared. Better than this cannot be. Look at that, a 94 landing vertical speed rate of perfect. That is amazing. To close this flight down, so I swap very fast, stop the sim, and then I fly back or further the next leg to Amsterdam, and then I go to sleep. So thank you all for now, and I will see you tomorrow for the taking off. But for me it's now 3 minutes, 2-3 minutes, but for you it's tomorrow. So if you have a question, leave them down below. This livery is, I think, by AFSIM, but I have the bits turned on, turned up to 32 bits. So thank you all for now. If you have another question, leave them down below, and I'll see you tomorrow. So bye bye for now.